Valve shocked the Dota community by announcing direct invites and the schedule of regional qualifiers for the International 2025, the main tournament of the year in Dota 2, which is the apogee of the entire Dota season. And one of the invited teams has already changed organization. Also in this video I will tell you what is known about the return of the old legendary Battle Pass and everything about the new TI format. So, according to Valve, the top 8 teams of the current Dota season include the reigning TI champions, Team Liquid, as well as Tundra Esports, Team Falcons and Guimean Gladiators from Western Europe. Paravision, BB and Team Spirit from Eastern Europe, as well as Team Tidebound from China. And the very next day, the Chinese organization All Gamers Global signed the Tidebound team as soon as it learned about the invite. Do you think these invites are fair? Write your opinion under the video. I don't think Guimean Gladiators deserved an invite for their level of play this season. These 8 teams, who were directly invited, will be joined by 8 other rosters from the regional qualifiers. The TI 2025 regional qualifiers will take place from June 4th to 17th, with 3 groups of 2 qualifiers playing simultaneously. The Western Europe and Southeast Asia regions will each receive 2 slots from the regional qualifiers, while Eastern Europe, China, North America, and South America will each receive 1 slot. Game schedule for Eastern Europe and South America is June 4th to 8th. Eastern Europe has 1 slot. Teams that received a spot in the closed qualifiers: Aurora Gaming, Natus Vincere, Navi Jr., One Move, Liga Team, Virtus Pro. They will be joined by 4 teams from the open qualifiers, and these 10 teams will determine one winner who will go to TI. South America, 1 slot. Closed qualifiers teams: Heroic, OG LATAM, Edge, Team Den. They will be joined by 6 teams from the open qualifiers, and these 10 teams will play for 1 slot at the international. China and North America, closed qualifiers will be held from June 9th to 12th. North America, 1 slot, invited teams: Shopify Rebellion, Wildcard. They will be joined by 6 teams from the open qualifiers. China has 1 slot. Extreme Gaming and Yakult Brothers have an invitation to the closed qualifiers. They will be joined by 6 teams from the open qualifiers. Southeast Asia and Western Europe, from June 13th to 17th. Western Europe has 2 slots. Invited to the closed qualifiers: Nigma Galaxy, Moz, OG coached by No-Tail, Avulus. They will be joined by 6 teams from the open qualifiers, and these 10 teams will determine the 2 winners who will go to TI. Southeast Asia, 2 places. Teams with invitations to the closed qualifiers: Talon, Boom Esports, Trailer Park Boys, The Mongo Eyes, Ivory, Execration. Plus 4 teams from the open qualifiers. TI 2025 will take place from September 4th to 14th in Hamburg, Germany, and the playoffs will be held at the Barclays Arena. It is important that for the first time in the history of the International Dota 2 will be held in Germany. TI 2025 will be divided into 2 separate phases: Road to the International and the International itself, as well as a new group stage in the Swiss format. The Road to the International will feature a new group stage and a special Swiss-style qualifier, while the main event, the International, will feature a playoff. The group stage and special qualifier of TI 2025 will run from September 4th to 7th. The new Swiss-style group stage will feature 16 participating teams competing in a best-of-3 format. Teams will need to win 4 series to advance to the playoffs, and those who lose 4 are eliminated from the tournament. 3 teams will advance to the playoffs while the other 3 are eliminated after the group stage. The remaining 10 teams will then have to play in a special qualifier where the teams with the most wins will play against the teams with the fewest wins. The winners will advance to the playoffs and the losers will be eliminated. That is, in the end 8 teams will advance to the main stage of the playoffs, and the other 8 will be eliminated. Well, the playoffs themselves will take place from September 11th to 14th and as before will be held in the usual double elimination format. The only difference is that previously some teams started from the lower bracket playing a best-of-1 match for elimination. And in the TI 2025 playoffs all 8 teams will start from the upper bracket. And the playoffs themselves will consist of best-of-3 series, with the exception of the grand final, which will be a full-fledged series of up to 5 victories for the main prize that exists in Dota 2 Aegis of Champions. Do you like this format? Share your thoughts in the comments. This is my first video on this channel, so if it was useful to you and you learned something new, please like it, subscribe to Twitch and YouTube in the channel description. So I will know and release videos with news in the future, as well as a lot of interesting content on Dota 2. Come to my streams on Twitch. I usually spend them in the range from 11 AM to 3 PM Eastern Time. I will be very glad to you, and I am planning a giveaway among followers. As for the Battle Pass, we are all looking forward to its release, and there are rumors about the good old legendary Battle Pass, which will once again raise the prize pool to the skies, with tasks, Fantasy League, player cards, and replenishment of the prize pool of the International. And what do you think about this?